Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We've got a line blend for you today. This ski has been revamped for 2026. Changes in shape and construction allow for this to continue being an incredibly flexible, freestyle-oriented ski, while also having still some sturdiness in the underfoot area to provide a little bit of kind of a free ride influence. But for the most part, this is a Will Wesson-inspired ski that ultimately succeeds in being one of the most creative and playful skis on the planet. Really, you could begin and end the conversation with the flexible nature of the ski here. Not much else needs to be said other than this thing is incredibly flexible, and it is symmetrically flexible both in tips and tails. So just an incredible amount of flex on this ski. For someone like myself, a little bit bigger and not quite as freestyle oriented as I used to be, kind of a non-starter. It's too easy for larger and more aggressive skiers who aren't using this in a creative capacity. It's just too easy to push right through that stuff. But for skiers that are more freestyle oriented, are more playful, this is just an incredibly unique ski. So there aren't too many skis out there that are capable of doing things like this line blend does. So if that sounds like you can check out this line blend. If you are looking for a 98 millimeter all mountain twin tip that has strong overall performance, there might be better options out there. Some people really like this flex, but it just is incredibly unique. So that's kind of setting it apart. And Line has never shied away from making skis that are completely different from anyone else out there, and I 100% respect that, and I love the fact that this ski exists in the world. 169 centimeter length here. We're on the scale at 1,790 grams, so almost 1,800 grams. There is a little bit of weight to it. We're now at an aspen wood core. We used to have a blend of maple in this ski, but now it's fully aspen. They are thicker in the side cut in the middle here. They also use their thin tip and tail technology. So we do have thicker sidewalls, thicker bases, edges, but a very thin core profile in the tips and in the tails, but it is thicker in that underfoot area here. So you are still getting some substance in that midsection of the ski, but it does vanish relatively quickly as you get to the tips and the tails. Shape-wise, we do see some symmetry. The measurements, 129, 98, 120, drop of 9 millimeters. But in terms of the profile, it is very symmetrical. Rocker, camber, rocker. Pretty low splay, low overall rocker. It comes down into the ski for sure. It really doesn't matter though, given how flexible this thing is. There could be zero rocker and it would still bend quite easily, given different conditions and terrain. Same thing in the tail. No big surprises there. But yeah, just an incredibly unique ski, this line blend, and is really built for fun and engaging skiing, especially on the feet of the right skier. And I do think that there are some that really enjoy this type of flex for kind of free ride oriented skiing, not exactly in the park, but for anything that's, groundwork oriented, butters, nollies, nose presses, stuff like that. Tough to find something that's easier than a blend. We do have some tester feedback here. Eli Moskowitz. The blend was an easy ski to ski. It turned well and it felt at home right off the bat. I was expecting the blend to be very soft and noodly, however was surprised at how well it skied. The blend feels at home, smearing tight turns, wiggling between moguls, and jibbing around the trail. Yeah, I think that you do have to have, a good sense of creativity to access the best parts of this blend. If you are more of a traditional skier, you might have a hard time kind of accessing the fun factor of this ski, but it is all there and ripe for the taking given that flex. So if that sounds like you, definitely check out this line blend here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.